My 5 favorite med ball exercises for rotational athletes, plus a 6th bonus one at the end that's actually my favorite. As we know that power is plane specific, and the skill of rotation and rotating fast and effectively using the whole body is specific itself. These 3 categories of med ball throws of scoop, single arm shot put, and overhead are great at developing those things. So let's go through my 5 favorite exercises and the bonus of why they're effective and I like them so much, and also how to coach them and how to start doing them today. First, our split stance med ball scoop toss. How to do it, how to coach it, and why I like it. So, in a split stance, not too wide, not too long, very comfortable, very athletic, very balanced, scoop, so 2 hands underneath the ball, rotate, explode, trying to hit the wall straight in front. And the main thing is with this front leg, as you rotate, you want this front leg to extend, the front hip to pull backwards, and it looks something kind of like this. I'm a big fan of this exercise because it teaches the lead leg blocker how to post over that front leg. So in rotation, all the energy you can make moving forwards doesn't matter if you don't know how to stop it and transfer it back up the body for a rotation, a throw, whatever it may be. Next, we have our supine overhead med ball throw. So supine, laying on your back, overhead, throwing the ball as hard as you can at the wall. How to do it, then why I like it so much. So the key is using the entire body, okay? Coming back, reaching back, hips come up, and then from the ground up, hips go down, chest goes forwards, arm goes forwards, throwing as hard as possible. Here's 2 good reps. So you're here, load. One more. I like this one a lot for 2 main reasons. Number 1, it trains the lats explosively. So, quote from Eric Cressy, you need big muscles, the lats are huge, relatively speaking, to do big jobs, AKA throw something very, very hard. And it's a very specific movement to train explosively. So this is very specific, but also the second reason, it's very simple. So you can get super high outputs, doesn't take a lot to learn how to do it, and it's very effective for throwing harder. Next, we have the step back to single arm med ball shot put throw. So with the shot put, it's gonna be up here, elbow high, pushing the ball forwards, pretty similar to the throwing motion. And this is how to do it and what to look out for. So in this ready position, you're gonna step back into a nice athletic stance and then rotate, throw the ball towards the wall. Looks kind of like this. One more. I like this drill for the self-organization aspect of it. So if the athlete is off balance, loading too long, it's going to show in their throw. They're either going to finish off balance or it's going to take them way too long. So what to look out for is that the athlete is not getting too stuck. So coach it kind of like if they were at shortstop, they just got a backhand, you have to get up and throw the ball kind of quick. So don't rush it, not too quick for no reason. A nice quick athletic load, and then explode. Next is the hip flip to med ball scoop toss, and it looks kind of like this. So facing the wall, jump, rotate 90 degrees, land back foot, front foot into a nice rotation, and when you're in the air, load the ball into the back hip. And I'll give you 2 good reps. Looks kind of like this. Back foot, front foot, catch it, one more. I'm a fan of this exercise, 1, because it's a scoop, so it's a little bit heavier of an exercise, 8 to 12 pounds, but it teaches self-organization. So what that means is the athlete has to do the rep good, or else they're gonna get exposed. If they're landing off balance, or if they're landing front foot, back foot, they're gonna get no rhythm and flow into the throw. So you don't have to say much, just rotate, back foot, front foot, throw it as hard as you can. And if they're off balance, they'll finish kind of all wonky and stuff. So you don't have to say much for high-level execution because of the self-organization. Next is the half-kneeling overhead med ball throw to stand up. How to do it and coach it, and why I like it so much. So with the back knee propped up, this is about 6 or 7 inches worth of pads, aiming for about a foot and a half from the bottom of the wall, ball overhead, front foot up, stomp the ground, extend the front leg, and then throw explosively as hard as you can. I'll give you 2 good reps. So ball is up, lift the front foot, snap that front leg, throwing it as hard as you can, and 1 more. I'm a big fan of this exercise for the total body integration, or at least the front leg. And it's also a bonus with minimal back leg contribution. The athlete can really focus on how to transfer energy from the foot to the leg to the core through the lats, because this is an overhead med ball throw, into a fast, explosive med ball throw. Last, the bonus, my favorite exercise, the banded repeat rotation. How to do it, how to coach it, but the why of why it's my favorite, which will definitely make you rethink some of your rotational programming. So, very simple. Athletic stance, arms pretty straight the whole time, complete the number of rotations programmed without stopping. And it looks something kind of like this, so I'll give you 5 good reps. And the 2 reasons why I like this exercise so much. First is the eccentric overload, and that's one of the downfalls of med ball throws. There's not much loading to it, or at least not much fast loading. So it's pretty much just a concentrically biased exercise because you let it go and the rep is pretty much done, versus the band is always pulling, and the harder you go out or the farther you go out, the faster it pulls back in. And second, with this repeat fashion exercise, the self-organization and how athletic the athlete has to be is a great challenge for the very specific skill of rotation. So this is one of my go-tos.